Hi! We are in my garden today where I've had a beautiful bumper crop of tomatoes for the end of the season. What to do with all of these tomatoes so that I can still have them in the winter when it's cold and the tomatoes in the grocery store are mushy? I'm going to show you several different ways to preserve your tomatoes, and I've got my T-Mobile MyTouch Q to help me get the word out. One of the great things about this phone is this tips and tutorials button. It makes it so easy to use right out of the box. Pretty soon I was able to make phone calls, send text. It was so easy. The first thing that I like to do is to can tomatoes. This works wonderfully for Roma tomatoes and your bigger varieties like beefsteaks. If you can them in a water bath canner, they will last all year on the pantry on a shelf. Since you can't can smaller tomato varieties like grapes and cherries, a great alternative is to roast them and pack them in oil. So you'll just want to cut them in half, put them in the oven for a couple hours on really low heat, like about 250, and then when they're done, put them in a jar, cover them in olive oil, and store them in your refrigerator. They'll be good for about a month, and you can pop them out and toss them on salads or in pasta and use them whenever you want. One really unique way to preserve your cherry and grape tomatoes is to pickle them. It's super easy. All you need to do is clean your tomato, and then you're going to poke it a few times with a stick. This is going to allow our pickling brine to really get in there. Then you'll place it in your jar. I like to add a little bit of fresh dill. I made this pickling brine earlier, and you can find the recipe on my website. I'm going to show you how to use the Genius button to get there. Find Prudent Baby. And there it is. With the Genius button, I've got the power of the internet with just my voice. So now we just want to pour our brine on top of it. Put the lid on our jar of pickles, and we're going to store it in the refrigerator. They will be ready to eat tomorrow, but you can take them out and use them on a cheese plate anytime for the next few months. I am just going to snap a picture of these to post for the Prudent Mamas. We love sharing pictures from our gardens. This one-touch camera button makes it so easy. Just one swipe and I'm into the camera. I can even do it with one hand. And now I'm just going to send this shot to a couple of friends. Of course, there's always one more thing you can do with your bounty of tomatoes. Eat them.